Angel Fox, hi. Songil, hi. I'm early, yeah. You're the first one here. Normally you come in a little later. So how are you guys doing today? Hi, Midnight. How have I been? I've been good, just taking a few days to relax a bit and get distracted with different art projects and submissions from other people on Tumblr. It's been raining and storming by me. I wish it was raining where I was, but it's super hot and sunny that I'm sweating right now while just sitting down. But since there's a slow fill up, we're just gonna get straight into it. We're finally getting back on getting this animatic done. I'm trying to participate in Welcome Home Pride all month. Oh, nice. For me, I just been enjoying some family feud stuff and really just trying to stay on the outskirts of the Welcome Home fandom as of late. Not really wanting to get too involved. I have nice. Peter Pan, Welcome Home AU. Yep. Nice. I have done 2 done. I need to work on 3 tonight. Nice. Hello, Violet. Family Feud as in the show with Steve Harvey. Well, I've seen that show. Yeah, I've been having a pretty good laugh for a few days. I really needed it, cause... Hey, KC99. Oh, your profile picture changed. Oh, no, wait. At least I don't... I'm used to seeing you with a Wally profile picture. Duolingo is mad at me for missing 3 to 4 days of Polish and Spanish lessons. I still need to find an app that's free that will help me keep my Spanish in check. For me, I'm staying out of the drama of Welcome Home, yeah. But it's also sad seeing some creatives leave, though, because of it. Hello, Adam. Oh, well, I wish at finding it, Because the last thing I need is to go back to school, and then me having forgotten literally all of my Spanish that I've acquired. It's really heartbreaking with all this drama, but I ain't leaving. I'm not necessarily leaving, more along the lines of I'm just not gonna really interact with any of the drama or really comment. Just gonna keep my head low to the ground, one could say. What am I looking at? At the start of Sunset, maybe? Well, there is a scene in a part where we're following Pan, who's flying through the clouds, and he's parting the clouds as he's moving because he's moving so fast. And we're kind of just tailing him in a way. The flight scene is inspired by this deleted scene from How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yeah, it's sad to see Frizzland go. The Frizzland is the person who made Actor Wally. They don't want to be part of the fandom anymore, which is sad because that means they're no longer going to work on Actor Wally anymore. Yeah, that really hurts seeing Frizzland go. Really sad. Where is it? Okay. So this flight scene is inspired by this How to Train Your Dragon deleted scene. So I'm inspired by this scene to essentially just tail behind Pan while they're doing this. True, the sub-sea creator, Rumor Factory left the fandom. Did I come back just to see Toothless? Yeah, this is a deleted scene from How to Train Your Dragon. And this was supposedly an extended scene to Toothless flying with the Light Fury. I personally wish they kept in this extra part because I don't know, it was just so good and so fun. Hello, Annie. Ah. We watch an animation. We're watching a deleted scene from How to Train Your Dragon 3. Because this is the thing that inspired the flight scene for Pan that I'm trying to do. For the movie. It would've. Sucks they didn't do it though. But yeah, this is the scene I'd wanted to try copy and imitate. At least they both didn't sink their teeth into the tail fin. We're not here to see the people, we're here to see the dragons. Got told off at the end. We are for the dragons. And flying for fun. Ah, nice. How Wally leads Maya into Neverland. Maybe. Very cute. Toothless just being a silly goober boy he is. So do I gotta do this? How did she draw them like that? Ways before that. Okay, so along the lines of this, then. Okay. Is it bad I bought a life-size plush of... Bought a life-size plush of a what? Hi, doll puppets! Toothless? I'm surprised there are plushes of Toothless. We're continuing to work on the animatic for Pan flying. So we're still doing Return to like Neverland and all that. But I'm drawing a scene where we're just kind of just following Pan as he's like flying through the clouds. And we, the viewers, are kind of just following behind. Now I want to throw a rock at him. Why do you want to throw a rock at him? Well, what would you do if someone threw a rock at you? You'd probably not like it. I guess he looked at me at what I was eating. Then my phone. Okay, how did they do it? There's just haze on the sides, I guess. The life of a husky owner. Got a streaming question. Do you ever get copyright claims on all your videos? Also, what is this music? Is it public domain? Sometimes I get copyright claimed because of certain musics. I definitely know Disney is one of the big ones. So I just look for ambiance, or I just listen to ambiance music. So this right now is medieval fantasy tavern tune, D&D, fantasy music, and ambiance. I know, but I'll never know how to spell it. Her name is Akira. Kinda sounds like Shakira Bear with cute. hating the Welcome Home fandom drama. I don't think right now is a good time to post my AUs. So far the drama is only from what I can understand, is right now just around 2 people that are pretty big in the fandom from what I can understand. And I'm not too sure about anyone else, other than like a person on X who calls themselves Exposer of some kind. And I don't know. For me, I'm still gonna post stuff that is fun and that makes, I don't know, the fandom happy and me happy. I'm just not gonna pay attention to the drama. Wait, there's Welcome Home drama? Yeah, there's people claiming stuff about other people, and basically just a whole lot of he said, she said, this did not happen, that happened. A whole lot of that, essentially, if you want to sum it up in one way. I must be living in rock for not knowing. Maybe that's for best. Maybe that's the best. That is for the best, I think. Love those trail lines. Yeah, thank you. I just kind of like the idea that in this one small scene, we're just kind of tailing Pan as he's flying about for the first time. And we're slowly losing sight of him. Because I think after Pan learns to fly, the next Neverland Welcome Home video that will be is basically his first true interaction with Poppy. And it's gonna be a mixture of 2 songs. And that's where we'll hear Captain Holmes sing for the first time, truly. And I'll play... I'm pretty sure you'll recognize this song, but... And it's only going to be this first few minutes of this song, because this simply conveys what Captain Holmes is doing when Pan starts to question what is on land / Neverland.
The world is cruel. The world is wicked. It's I alone whom you can trust in this whole city. I am your only friend. I who keep you, feed you, teach you, dress you. I who look upon you without fear. How can I protect you, boy, unless you always stay in here, away?
Perfect for him.
Remember what I taught you, Quasimodo. You are deformed. I am deformed. And you are ugly.
I was thinking Captain Holmes, Tales of the Shadow. Nope, we already did that song anyway, so no repeat songs. I'm probably gonna dance around Quasimodo because Pan is one of the few who do not truly wholeheartedly believe home.
Invite their curses and their consternation. Stay in here, be faithful to me, grateful to me. Do as I say, obey, and stay in peace. Remember, Quasimodo. This is your sanctuary.
Yeah. So there's that. And then it would cut off and go silent for a bit. And then we go on to this song. Or near the ending of this song. And I don't see Pan being deformed like Quasi. Yeah, they're not, so he's already not buying into what Captain Ohm's trying to say.
Don't you know there's part of me that I'm not where I'm meant to be. Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown.
And that's Poppy calling out in a way.
Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me?
Hi, Pride. Is this frozen now? Yep.
Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown?
Only for Pan to wake up and think it was a dream, but there is a single rainbow feather wedged under his pillow. So was it a dream or wasn't, is the question. Captain would not be happy to see that rainbow feather. Yeah, he's not, but he's also not really paying attention, so. Pan kind of in a way tucks it in a way behind his head, so no one really sees it. That sounded like Ash when he first saw. Oh, okay. Only no rainbow wing for Ash. Yeah, Ash sadly never got a rainbow feather. But Ash was still very blessed. Very blessed, even if he never did win the Pokemon League at the time. Okay. So the center just moves over, okay. I still find it a bit bogus how Ash won, like, the Ultimate Pokemon League after all these years. I don't know. Ash's Pokemon, he doesn't need a rainbow feather. Did anyone remember when people thought the new girl in Pokemon anime was Ash's kid? Kind of, yeah, I remember a little bit of that discussion. He had to win at some point, yeah. But I don't know, out of all the times he's lost in every league, in every generation, it feels kind of like, wow, you really heavily relied on that plot armor to get that win. don't know, it just felt a little undeserved. I don't know why. Because just knowing Ash's win streak when it comes to leagues, it's like, eh. He should have won Kalos, but Alan came in and just took the whole thing. Webby win the battle for Tinkerwally would throw bomb potions at home. Well, it's not just home they're gonna have to fight, it's the other crew. The other crew members who are under his influence too, who are loyal to home. So it's also they're also gonna be fighting them, or at least your character if they're still on the ship. Duolingo's mad at me again. He won Alola though. He did? Oh, I didn't see that. Oop, wrong button. When I think about all of Ash's league tournaments, he always gets so far in them, and then a lot of unfortunate things cause him to lose or forfeit. Like Treasure refuses to battle, or the fact that Poke Ash went up against a guy that has at least 2 mythical Pokemon. Oh yeah, that one was, to me, total BS. I think around then, no, actually no, it was around Pokemon Black and White that I stopped watching, and I just stuck to playing the games only. Big time BS. That guy should have gotten disqualified for his Latios and Darkrai alone. And I'm like, what are the odds? What are the odds, this guy? Not gonna lie, that one dude, the Darkrai and Latios. And it sucks because I like Darkrai a lot. I don't know, I like Darkrai because of the Darkrai movie. They made him a very sympathetic character, and thus I like this version of Darkrai. He can at least not try to humiliate his opponents. Hi, Stephanie. gonna do one more. Webby would be lay low, knowing that what home isn't his mom's knockout potions, even if they don't affect a lot of the crew. They can be brainwashed when ready still. How are you doing today, Alice? I'm doing good. Where'd you go? Oh, did he need something?
We'll do it one day.
We're gonna... Sorry, my brother came back and I just had to make sure he was good. So what are you working on? I'm still working on the pan flies video. Good sibling, thank you. Your sister said a forbidden word. Uh-oh, that's not good. Star darling. Star darling. Okay, that's nice to know. I need to lay down. Bye. Bye, Adam. I'm trying to continue the spectra study, Sally. Okay. And I found such like the cutest audios I want to try use for Who Framed Roger Rabbit / actor Wally. Oh hi Candy Dreams, it's been a while since I last seen you here. My friends want to know what Wally would do and if someone was to hit Pan. As in like punch him or something, physically hit him. Wally would probably pull their hair out. Or try to at least. I'm turning 13 in 7 months. Okay. Okay, Star Darling. I'm gonna see if I have any pictures of my husky. Okay. Alice, listen. Yes, Candy Dreams? And Dolly Puppets, Doll Puppets, your birthday's in a month. Nice. Something I will say, I don't remember if I said something about Sally's backstory, but if I did, then no longer the case. I changed it. Okay. You're streaming now. Sorry to interrupt, this is important. Okay. What is it, Candy Dreams? Now I have to go. Bye. Bye, Star Darling. Let's get rid of these ones. My birthday is next month, July. Oh, cool. You know how stress is awful and how the past always seems easier and sometimes you argue with. Okay. Sure, Candy Dreams. Anyone here loves dipping their Oreos in milk? I don't know. I'm the weird one who likes to eat the cream of the Oreo first before I eat the cracker part or the cookie part. I'm just weird like that. I wanted to do it and I can't. Ah. Well, so I think I may. I. Candy Dreams, if that is the case, then I highly recommend you go seek professional help. I like to eat the top part of the Oreo before I eat the rest of it. So, I know what you were thinking. That's it, okay? I'm not gonna die, relax. I mean, when you bring up a topic like that, that's immediately everybody's first thought of what you're talking about. Now I'm back. Put the photos in the server. Cool. I think I need to move this blue line down. Or at least up. I can't tell. But no, relax. Love my life. Be alive is awesome. Well, other than having that discussion with yourself, Candy Dreams, how have you been? Changing subjects? What happened? All is gone. I need to feed my cat. Okay, Annie. So what are you drawing? We're drawing a small little scene of chasing Pan through the clouds. and them eventually flying over the ocean where the camera is going to pan down to look to see Neverland just underneath us. Would you like a fact of spectra studies of Wally and Sally? If you want to. Oh, Pack, I've been meaning to ask, did you see the picture I posted of Katie and Milkweed? Yeah, I saw. At first I thought they were cats, but then I realized, oh wait, these are the children, so they're bats with multiple limbs. They were very cute. Sorry that I mistook them for cats for a few seconds. Why is the background moving? What in the world? What is that? Yeah, thank you, it's okay. They are cats when you think hard about it, caterpillar bats. This Bible led me along instantly. He sees her as an older sister figure. Look at that beautiful sun. I don't know what is happening to the paper though. I don't know why this is showing up. Gotta get rid of that. Maybe another layer opens. I'm not entirely sure. All of the layers are closed. I don't know why. Okay, so... Is it the same on the other frames? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what's up. Now I need this, turn to lasso that, and edit to perspective. Nope, wrong one. Looks like a star, yeah. Oh, wait. Made myself a snow cone. I gotta go. Bye, guys. Bye, midnight. You know, you can just make it bigger. And this is where perspective warp comes in. In the world. Hmm. Okay, well, time to do that and try again. You're not good. I have my cat curled up on my lap. Nice. I want to get a snow cone maker now. On Friday the 13th story is wholesome, I know. Okay. What's the story? Town Councilor Jason, where Jason works on camp. Eats giant cookie. Actually, yeah. I think I'll have to update the map for this place. Well, I need an actual physical reference of what this place looks like. But I'm gonna update it now, I think. Finally got my packages. Oh, nice. Clay. Oh yeah, you are a sculptor, yeah. I looked at Captain Home and found Tink while holding an apple slice. It's cute, but why is it with Captain Home? Did you do that on Tumblr or something? Because I might have, like, maybe mislabeled stuff, who knows? Nope, Google. Then it's Google's fault. I don't know why Google does that. Hi, Violet. Maybe it should be screen, and the sound is gone. Oh, hi, Wolfheart. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, let's try. Today's film news starts with exciting Godzilla Minus is going to Netflix this week. Nice. Tina's Bayou Adventure has been cancelled. Oh, that's not good. Apparently something went wrong with the last run. Oh. Yeah, that's the Princess and the Frog ride. It's the ride that I guess is going to be delayed. That's going to be a Princess and the Frog Disneyland ride, but it's going to be delayed apparently because technical difficulties. Am I the one who's not been to Disneyland? I've been to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World, if that makes it better. But I've been to Disneyland. Oh, wrong one. I've been too busy. I've been to Disney World, but not Disneyland. I've never gone to Disney theme parks. I only got to go because my dad had a conference in Orlando. Oh, nice. Okay, meh. Need to ask one of my aunts if they've gone to Disneyland. I live in Florida, so I can go more often, but I still haven't been in years. Oh, jeez. The cats. Oh, and the cancellation of Tina's body adventure also happened because someone leaked the entire ride. That was the cats? Yeah, sometimes they like going into the closet and just chasing each other inside the closet, thus they bang on the door sometimes. Okay, gotta make sure I got this saved. I feel like there's a joke somewhere in there. I don't know. Oh yeah, I still gotta get... There's some very cute audio I came across that I wanna potentially use for like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit AU. Just more silly shenanigans between Wally and Scout. Let me just go get him so I can literally play it and not embarrass myself in front of my family, so. Some cute, some just flat out funny. Slash Wally low-key outing himself about how he feels. So here's one audio I came across that I'd like to use in a more romantic setting between the two. See if I can get it. Come on.
What's the best thing you've ever stolen?
I'm beginning to think I haven't stolen it yet.
You the charmer. What's the best thing you've ever stolen?
I'm beginning to think I haven't stolen it yet.
You the charmer.
And that's like after, like that's this in this one, that's where like Wally learns like the low-key racism between humans and toons, because Wally had a date set up at this one particular restaurant, but this restaurant does not allow toons in. They don't serve toons. So after making Wally's opinions known about this, Scout Loki stole a bowl of bread on the way out. And that's when Wally's like, alright, what's the best thing he's stolen? And then Scout, being the smug little gremlin he is, he's like, I don't think I've stolen it yet. Side eyes him and walks ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when it comes to this. Hopefully I'll get that done one day. And then there was another one where and it's from Family Feud. So in this particular episode, I'd like to imagine the humans every once in a while would throw like a random episode, or basically have all the popular puppets, toons, and humans interacting to show how inclusive they are. You know, that kind of HR looking kind of episode. It's like, hey, look, we're inclusive. We have all of these guys hanging out, being fun, enjoying some games. And there's this one episode where it's basically a family feud, and they made Scout like host the questions.
Are you nervous?
No.
Oh, thank God.
And this is one of the questions. And Scout's a little embarrassed because the question on the
Point
card.
value is double. Top 7 answers on the board. Here we go. Fill in the blank. In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
Wife.
And then I feel like I'd like to be Scout's what? And the human girl's like, his wife. I'm like, and Wally's just like, he's gonna say this response that Steve Harvey's gonna say.
What the hell you clapping for, Larry? That ain't gonna happen in no damn lifetime. Larry wanna marry me.
I'd like to be your son, Steve.
My son.
Yeah, I had a fun time re-watching Family Feud. Yeah, Wally's gonna be like, that ain't gonna happen in no damn life. Low-key outing himself about how he feels about YN. Scout. Because and then there was one other one where if you want more, if we're looking for more drama, because we love our drama and angst. And it's basically this, but I'm gonna change the context. So it's this short I found, but I'm gonna tweak the context a bit.
No, I was just down here having a nap. What the fuck is going on?
You were very still, I poked
I'm a very sound sleeper. Sorry, you thought I was dead? And instead of calling for help or getting an ambulance, you got someone to dress up as a shit oversized version of me and started singing fucking show tunes.
The show must go on.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I changed the context to Scout's ex is like, we did not break up. We did not break up. We're having like a break. So very pissed off that, I don't know, Scout moved on or something. And Scout's like, no, we broke up. We're not having a break. We broke up. And just X low-key gaslighting them to saying we're not broken up. I don't know. And Wally's the one that says the final finisher, like, the show must go on. You guys broke up, so quit it. Exes are annoying. Especially the clingy ones. Anyone would do that if they got replaced by Wally Darling. Yeah. Scout as an ex, BF, or GF? I'm just gonna leave it up to the persons. They're also gonna be like just gender neutral character. You can identify them as whatever you want them to be. But I'd probably draw them a bit more effeminate. So for me, my interpretation, it is a GF, but someone else could interpret it as something else. And the X looks vaguely like Wally, but like low quality plush knockoff. I gotta go. Nice hanging out with you. Sorry. Bye, Wolfheart. Oops. So what are you gonna do now? course, like, also, you know that Steve Harvey audio I played? I have like two different ideas I could totally go with this. Either it's Scout in the position of Steve Harvey, or I make Wally in the position of Scout of Steve Harvey. And the one who says wife is Scout. And Wally is just like, no. I have a question about chat. How do you do the @ thing that highlights the name, because it never works for me? I'm not entirely sure. Because only sometimes I see some people use the ats, but they don't always illuminate. It would be more funny. Yeah, and Wally's like, that's gonna happen in no life, he says to Scout. Then I do a time jump, like, X many years later / further ahead in the plot, and they're at like, their wedding. Scout, being the gremlin he is again, is like, and you said this was never gonna happen. And Wally's like, don't make me start contemplating divorce papers. I'm gonna hop off now. Alright, bye, Violet. And then, for me, from my view of the chat, I don't see any names illuminated, even with the @ So I guess it really just depends on perspective of who's looking. happening here? I don't see anything different other than normal chat. Hi, Hannah. Are you late? A little bit. I'm not gonna wrap up like right away, but soon. What's happened? Wait, what are you drawing? I'm drawing Pan circling the island. He's not going anywhere near it, but he's getting a good look of like, oh, this is where we're supposed to be, but we haven't gone on land yet. Why? And it's just taken in. What is that flying with Pan? No, this is his previous position. He's not flying with anyone. So it's going to do something like this. He's getting closer. And I need to draw an actual reference of what Neverland looks like. Because I think I'm just going to divide up this whole island among the 4 seasons. How can Captain Ahab retrieve his crew if they are far away? Well, if the crew has the symbol that he carved on them, and if they have it long enough, he can just will them back, as in take control to bring them back. But if they don't, like Pan, there's nothing much he can really do other than physically restrain Pan. But of course, he's filled Pan with these ideas of how dangerous Neverland really is, and right now, Pan is not willing to take his chances and just hop on land and see what happens. He's probably going to fly back to his friends. Like with the seasons, yeah. And only near the center where the tree is where there is no real seasons. Can't be too careful with the Guard of Neverland and the Golden Beast of Neverland patrolling the islands. I like to think of the connections that Home has to his crew, like physical painful rope attached to the souls. If they have his symbol carved onto him, yes. Unless if they're like Wally, who luckily enough has feathers of poppy wrapped on them, thus kind of somewhat negates Captain Holmes' effects. He can still sense where Wally is, but he can't really do too much because of the feather Wally has. For the longest time, I always thought it was a string of fate, but more like a curse. Well, I have to go alive. Bye. Bye, Stephanie. Oh. Did you ever mention with Bellflower that did I ever mention with Bellflower that she has Poppy's feather basically as a part of her body? when she's fully healed after her battle with Home. I don't think I remember that detail. I remember that some of her limbs are replaced with pixie dust. That's most I remember. And that she's the last of her kind. Like woven in her fur? Oh. Okay, so I need to save this and get out of here. You had Callie trapped in there with you this whole time? You had her trapped in there with you this whole time?
I didn't know she was in here.
You didn't hear her calling? Okay. Yeah, so one image I have her with all her details. She on her forehead a mark that is resembled Bobby's long tail. So basically his father, but imprinted. Oh, okay. Furs are mostly fluff. Another way anyway, so it makes sense. Oh yeah, speaking of that, more angst audio I came across. So I did found an angst audio I could use in the future for this AU. And it's when close to near the end. Your art is amazing as always. Oh, thank you. And it's when Wally's heart finally gets broken because he sees that Pan is falling in love with Dolly, Wendy. And so Captain Hone uses this to his advantage to try convince Wally to remove the feathers that are keeping Wally safe. And so I found this audio.
If this is love, I do not want it. Take it from me. Please. Why does it hurt so much?
Because it was real.
If this is love, I do not want it. Take it from me. Please. Why does it hurt so much?
Because it was real.
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear it properly, but yeah. Ooh, what is that from? I just found it off of TikTok, so I have no idea where this person got this audio from. you looking for?
The kitty.
Nope.
There you
But yeah, Captain Home, or Turch, uses this to his advantage to convince Wally to remove the feather and takes control. You know what? Never mind. What was it? Captain Home knows Wally likes Pan. In the beginning, he thinks he doesn't really take too much. He doesn't really care too much. But when he's first defeated and he needs to make his comeback, and he realizes or notices, he remembers, oh yeah, you did have a fondness for this human. Then he goes and takes advantage of that. But in the beginning, he doesn't really see anything noteworthy or important to note. Oh yeah, Candy Dreams, you did get your tragic backstory like you wanted with Tales of Captain Home, or Homage, in that one video. Yeah, I got the manipulated bit. That makes sense for Home. But why would Wally take off the feather to be under his control when he could work with him normally? Well, when you're in a state of heartbrokenness, and remember what the audio says, if this is what love is, I don't want it, take it away. Why does it hurt so much? Home Church basically offers Wally to numb these feelings. And maybe a hint of jealousy too. But Home does offer Wally, like, hey, I can take these feelings away. But canon can never beat headcanon, unfortunately. Well, because headcanon is essentially what a person wants of a story, no matter what the actual canon says, so, of course. That's why so many people are upset at Jax, because he doesn't follow the headcanon people have. I like headcanon just to be fun. Echo. Your cats are having a ball, I hear. It appears so. How you doing? I'm doing good. Just trying to get some AU work done while I am not entirely distracted, because I got really distracted by other things, and I want to go back to some other things, like the Hazbin Hotel fanfiction I'm working on. Gotta return to that eventually. So many things I want to do, but so little time. And my ADHD does not help. Make sure you rest. Yeah, I'm good. I almost missed the bus today. Oh no, that's never fun. Other than that, I had a good day. That's nice. Oh yeah, and for those who don't have Discord or don't normally see my Discord because they're not there, some of the things I've been working on the side was this, so that also distracted me from work. It was really fun drawing this. It was for a little ask someone asked me on Tumblr, so I was like, you know what, I'll write a small story for this, but I also feel like drawing the character too because I like it so much. I love that. Yeah, I like the brush. I'm just glad I got the diamond looking ink paint and the jade looking thinner. And after that, I was working on these pieces right here, especially the brush and hair. And I'm working on these two. And that trim. Also reminds me of the glass ink pens. Oh yeah, that's also what kind of reminds me of too. But in brush form. But yeah. So essentially Swan Lake with two characters that someone really likes from Twisted Wonderland. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do that. Let's draw them if they were the swans, Odile and Odette. I wanted to make Father's Day collaboration. Featuring Eddie and Frank. Oh, nice. I think I did okay. They don't look great, but they did. I did okay. Hopefully the coloring will make it look nicer. If you would be a moth or a butterfly, what would you be? I'd be a butterfly, I guess. And I'd like to be a monarch butterfly, the blue ones. I'd be a moth. Today I just made a drink. Oh. Why are all cute animals on this earth deadly? Why? Because they all have to survive somehow? What do you call a butterfly that can fly faster than the other butterflies? A butterfly. Tigers wanted to kill us, and we domesticated them into cats. Wolves. I'm not entirely sure if that's how cats came about, specifically tigers, but from what I can understand, how cats were domesticated was that mice hid in humans' stuff, cats hunted them, and humans liked that, so they didn't chase them out. Cats got comfortable with humans enough to be allowed to become closer, and over time they just walked into our lives essentially. Can kill you if you touch them because they also have to survive. We didn't domesticate tigers, we domesticated a smaller wildcat species. And also someone came to say hello. Skipper, and they can fly faster. Oh. Just gonna pull you back here. There you go. And we are hitting 2 hours. What did the butterfly say? I gotta attack a better butterfly away. And this is probably where we're gonna end it. What a best way to end the stream with Miss Callie here. And thank you for everyone for joining us for this stream. If I'm feeling up to it, I might do a Night Owl stream. I'm not entirely sure if I'll be doing something else for the Night Owl stream, but we'll have to wait and see. So, goodbye everyone. What a cute little face to end.